Alright people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in another time to one here on the coach's desk. This is where we take it from trackside and we appreciate you over here, and we truly feel the love, and we definitely thank you for all that you have done. And of course the Olympics will kick off this week, and certainly we will try our best as possible to give you content leading up to the Olympic, starting from last evening when we have our show, and we'll continue throughout the rest of the week into next week. So I hope that everybody who needed to get their vacation and put stuff into place for the Olympic Games, get your pot covers, get all the necessary items that you need to showcase when it's the Olympic time. You understand? Because I know the Jamaican fans are very exciting when it comes on to the Olympic, especially the track and field aspect of things. So this is what I really want to talk about in this video. But before we get any further, please people remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So a lot of fans have been saying that Oblique Seville has not been spoken about because all the attention has been turned to the man of the moment in Kishane Thompson, because of course he's the fastest man in the world this year. However, I have made a few videos on Oblique Seville, and it's not a situation where we have forgotten Oblique Seville. As I said before in other medium, is that Oblique Seville would not have been running, right? And it will be very difficult for us to be mentioning Oblique Seville at this time when he's not running, right? So definitely it is one of those reasons. But he's a legendary coach, the man who has coached Usain Bolt to multiple Olympic titles and world record, has come out and indicated some serious things about Oblique Seville. A matter of fact, he is talking of Oblique's chances. He's basically dropping bombshell that his athlete is ready and there's nothing that can stop him. You understand? And that is after the training sessions over there in Stuttgart, Germany. Remember, he said that he's not going to go through that long flight that the J3s were going to be put in place for the athletes. He's going to ensure that he leaves early and get acclimatized and all of those stuff. You understand? So basically, Glen is saying that Oblique is very highly motivated at the time. He recovered from an abductor and upper quad injury. So yes, Oblique has been injured, and definitely he has recovered nicely. So the persons who have been asking about Oblique not being on the circuit and so forth, these are some of the reasons why he has not been on the circuit, and Glen Mills not holding back anything. You understand? So pretty much Glen Mills said that he picked up the injury in the final of the 100 meter at the national trials. That's where he picked up the injury. If you notice, he kind of eased up a little bit. He didn't go full out, flat out for that final, because of course he didn't have to, because himself and Kishane and Aklim would have been the top athlete in that one. You understand? So that situation caused them to miss a lot where training is concerned. You understand? But he noted that the 23-year-old Oblique, Oville as he is affectionately called by some folks, a matter of fact, Ninja, and then people latch on to the name. He's still one of the favorites to take the gold medal in the men's 100 meters in Paris. Yes, despite of that, he's still one of the favorites. And when we saw the photo of Oblique over there in Germany with the wolf doctor, you understand, it was one of those situations where persons were worried, yeah, but he went there to be treated, and certainly that treatment would have worked out for him where that is concerned. So he would have had his full extensive training on Monday in Stuttgart, yes. And that's pretty much Mills saying that he has recovered nicely from the injuries, and he said that he's pleased with the efforts that Oblique indicated in those training sessions. He went on to say that he didn't do badly, but he's highly motivated, and so we will see how it goes. Mills said, "We are running against time, but we'll do the best we can," he said. Now, it is something that the fans might be worried about again, but if we look at the history with Glen Mills and what he would have done with a Usain Bolt when he would have been injured, and you know how he would have gotten him back on track when it's time for the Olympics to get the better. The difference is that Oblique Seville has greater opponents, including his countryman Kishane Thompson. So it is going to be very difficult. But again, Glen Mills is a legendary, and certainly we're not worried about that. You understand? He said the training was explosive when he went into that training session, because the truth is that he got hurt at the final, so he wanted to know where he is coming back from those treatments. You understand? He has been in Germany over a week and being treated, and of course we are just basically starting to get back. That's what pretty much Glen Mills is saying where he's concerned. Now, Dr. Wolford, basically he's one of the world-renowned orthopedic doctors in the world. Yes, man, one of the greatest. Seeing, and he has worked with bold Bayern Munich football, boxers, and all of those athletes in the past. So Seville, who finished fourth in past championship, definitely will want to step it up this time around and get it into perspective, running even a personal best, because he has to run a personal best if he wants to get the better of his countryman, if he wants to get the better again of the Americans, and of course the Europeans are coming as well. The Caribbean athletes are also coming, so it's going to be a very interesting time going forward. We're looking forward for Oblique to be on the podium. Yes, we're looking forward for Oblique to be on the podium. You understand? And definitely I am pleased with how the progress, based off what Glen Mills would have said, and of course because Glen Mills would have been there time and time again, I am not worried. A lot of fans will be worried and say, oh, whatever. But I mean, it was a critical time, but they had time at the moment, even though you would have missed a lot of training. However, it is still not detrimental to the progress of the athlete, because again, what I would say is that once the athlete would have had a very good base, which we saw that Oblique would have had a very good base, then it's easy to get these athletes fine-tuned and ready for the big dance. You understand? So that is where that is concerned in the thick of things for that situation with Oblique. So I'm not worried. I tell you, there is just one thing I am worried about, and I'll be talking about it. I spoke on it a little bit last evening on the show. So yeah, it is what it is in this situation. So people, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Oblique Seville's injury situation? He overcame it, and now he's looking forward to, big things. I want you to share your comment in the comment section. And it's Team Jamaica. We're supporting Team Jamaica. No tiddlywinks thing. We'll go out there, we'll do a pot cover. We know the people them ready. Half a tree I got locked down. Internet I got locked down. You get what I say? So we look forward to this. What say you? Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.